morning, you guys, and happy 2024, a new year, a fresh start. I hope you are feeling hopeful and excited. We are doing all the New Year's things today. My home needs a good reset. We will be meal prepping, taking all the Christmas decor down. I will also be sharing my goals for the year, and then we will make a vision board. Give me all the pens and planners and journals. I was just born for a time such as this. So if you need some inspiration to tackle a project or just want to sit down and chat goal setting, this is definitely the video for you. Look how empty. Always looks like an insane asylum when I undecorate. We got most of the stuff boxed up, a lot of stuff already in the garage. This tree, oh my goodness. I will link it next year. I didn't talk much about it because it was sold out by the time that I decorated, but I got a lot of questions about the tree. Oh, we need to do a deep clean, but it's feeling so much better and I feel like I can breathe easier even though it's so empty. Let's keep going. I just wanted to take a minute to tell you guys Happy New Year, and I hope you guys had a great holiday season. We spent so much time together as a family, and I feel like we were very unplugged. I had a few more holiday videos that were supposed to go up, but a lot of transitions happened at the end of the month that you'll hear more about later in the video. But I just want to see how you guys are doing. How are you feeling in the new year? Do you have any New Year's resolutions? I feel like this is the time where most people are falling off of New Year's resolutions, so maybe this video can help. But yeah, just let me know how you guys are doing in the comments. I love talking to you guys. And if you're new here, my name is Rose. I post a lot of creative lifestyle on this channel. I love DIYs. I just love being creative. I am a mom of two, so I would love if you would subscribe and let me know that you're here. The house feels so much better and I feel like I can finally breathe and think clearly. So now that our space is clean, it's time to set some goals for the new year. I have a new bullet journal in my favorite color. I am obsessed with bullet journaling to keep track of my goals, and it has helped me so much just to get clear-headed and organized in a way that works so well for me. So as far as New Year's resolutions and goals go, I just love to take it as an opportunity to check in and dream as big as possible. Sky is the limit, no limited beliefs. What do I want if I could wave a magic wand? But I personally believe that a year is just way too long to really move the needle on my goals. For me, there's just no sense of urgency. Like, how the heck am I supposed to know what I am doing in December? I think that's why most New Year's resolutions fail. So I like breaking my vision into as few quarterly goals as possible. The ones that are just really jazzing me the most in this season that I'm in. And then I break down my goals as bite-sized as possible. I do monthly goals and then check in weekly and keep myself accountable, and I don't feel overwhelmed. So this way really brings me a lot of clarity in the things I want to do. and it just makes it feel so much more manageable. And then it's just a snowball effect. And it's like, what else can I do going into the second quarter of the year? Almost like a New Year's feeling 4 times a year. I love it. All right, so it is a few days later. My son got food poisoning or something like that, and so I had to be a mom. New year, new start, food poisoning, but onward and upward. Today is actually my daughter's birthday today, and I've just been like crying all day. Anthony and I have been listening to Taylor Swift songs and basically about to jump off a cliff at any given point, but also just feeling so happy. We have all the girly like presents and balloons and everything downstairs, and so it's good vibes up in here today, but I'm pretty emotional, so if I cry, please don't judge me too hard. But anyways, so I did my goals a couple days ago, and it's just been so awesome. I feel like I've been getting even more clarity. I feel like once I get in the practice, the habit, I get in such a flow where I almost feel like, do you guys remember that show, That's So Raven, on Disney Channel? She would like sometimes be going in like day-to-day life and then be like, and then like zone out. Her friends didn't know what was going on. I feel like that's me, because I'll like sometimes like start seeing more and more the more I practice. It sounds kind of weird and kind of woo-woo, but I don't know. It's just what happens once I get in flow and start like getting intentional about what the year will look like. And I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about my goals for this quarter. I did 12 weeks to like break down 4 goals that I had, just because Anthony and I have a really cool event that we've been invited to. At the end of April, we are doing the Stagecoach Music Festival, and we are basically one of the only performers, dance performers that are coming this year. They usually have a bunch, but we're the only ones this year, and we're doing a bunch of routines. So that ends in April, and that's gonna take a lot of our focus. So it's basically like after April is a new chapter. Anyways, moving on. Sometimes I do 90, sometimes 90 days, sometimes I do 12 weeks. But my first goal, I really want to get in like peak physical shape and health and stamina and energy for this thing, and just for life. I want to feel really strong. I want to have like those shoulders with the muscles and feel like an athlete, like a dancer, and really focus on my nutrition and clean eating and just fully glowing up from the inside out. That's a huge goal for me. I have goals with this channel. And then another thing, which is crazy to even talk about because we've been talking about it for a while, we are actually going to be moving this year, which is so bittersweet. You guys, we love this home so much, and we've made so many memories here. Our son learned to walk on the first day that we moved in, and it's just been amazing and magical, and so many memories made ever since. But we have some very big dreams and things that we want to do in other areas, and I will talk more about that in later videos. But basically the goal is to have as seamless of a transition as possible. January is going to be like a huge decluttering month, and then from there we will probably be moving very soon after that. And then I have like another thing, basically like some of our dance stuff. So I then break it into like monthly and weekly goals and stuff like that. Okay, so now that we have like all of our goals set, I love to make a vision board. I am a huge vision board enthusiast, and I think it's so powerful to like call your shot, call your focus, and stay the course and know your why. So to have a visual representation of your goals, for me, especially if you're a visual person, it helps so much. But I basically look at my goals and then go on Pinterest. I just print out images that feel inspiring to go along with my goals. I also print out things. I keep a happiness list, like things that make me happy throughout my day. Like jazz. Jazz is not a goal, but I love listening to jazz. It just brings up my mood, so I'll put that on my vision board. I would love to like join the circus, so I have like, not join the circus, take a circus class, just like uproot my family and join the circus. I would love to take like circus class or trapeze. I think that's like me watching The Greatest Showman. I just want to be in The Greatest Showman. That's like my dream life. I also printed out a few pictures of last year. I had the most insane thing happen to Anthony and I. Long story, hopefully doesn't go on forever because I don't want this to like be about me, but I just want to like encourage someone. So I printed out some pictures. This is me in New York City. I had always wanted to go to New York, and then this right here is a check for going to New York City. It is from Walt Disney, a check from Walt Disney World Studios. And the reason that this is so crazy is that last year on my vision board, I put Broadway in New York City. I wanted to go to Broadway. I had never been before. And then I also put the Mickey Mirror Ball, like disco ball basically. You guys know I love disco balls. But it was like the Mirror Ball trophy and dancers like dancing on TV. And I thought that would be so cool to like dance on TV or collaborate with someone on TV. Did not know how it was gonna happen. Put it on there. That's like what I was like envisioning. And around Halloween time, we got a call from one of the producers of the Live with Kelly and Mark show. So Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, who plays Hiram Lodge on Riverdale, and that's one of my favorite shows in the world. And we got to go down there, and they said, can you be here Tuesday morning? We want you to teach them how to dance. And you guys, I don't think you understand, like I was so awkward on camera a few years ago, but knew all the opportunities and things that I wanted to do in my life. I was gonna have to get over that fear and just practice every single day. And to be on live TV, like it was just so wild to be on one of the biggest shows in New York City. And then this is just like afterward. Anthony and I went and explored New York City, and it was my first time ever there. And we went to a Frank Sinatra restaurant, and we went and ate and then explored all of New York, and it was just unreal. And so I wanted to put this picture on my vision board to remind me of, in this moment, I felt like my younger self that wanted so many things and had so many dreams. Like she was like so proud of me in that moment. I don't want to cry and I've cried so much today. She was just so proud because I've struggled with so many doubts, and am I enough this? Am I too much that? Is it too late? And I've struggled with all of these things. I feel like we all do. Our mind wants to keep us safe and keep us small, and it wants us in our comfort zone. And that moment was just, I feel like I was making my 8-year-old and my 80-year-old self proud. So if like there's things or events that have like gone on in your life or whatever that you're proud of, I think it's so great to like put it on your vision board and to remember times where like your hard work really paid off, or a time where you felt like super confident. Just like keep going, keep staying in that energy, that mood, and you know, keep like your focus, and anything can happen. I feel like Britney Spears right now, like your dreams can come true. Like I can get very cringe very quick, and I am okay with that. So I am gonna make my vision board for 2024. You better believe I will show you guys kind of like how I make it. I got a huge frame and then ordered some contact paper off of Amazon. You can do this on the background of your phone. You could do it on, you know, the background of your desktop. You could have fun with friends. So I'm so excited. I am going to turn on some music, get the champagne, and let's make our vision board for 2024. So a little tip when it comes to a vision board, I personally like finding images that are in cohesive colors, similar colors. I picked a lot of neutrals and soft pinks and blues. Those are just what I love, especially because it's gonna be where I see it all the time. I think it just makes it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. But I think the most important thing is finding images that are true to your goals, that really inspire you and get you jazzed to really take action. And I think it's just such a beautiful North Star when things get hard, and we just need a reminder of where we're going. All right, you guys, coming at ya a few days later. I'm kind of shook to my core right now, and let me tell you why. Do you guys see right there? It says Hairspray. Okay, I've always wanted to see the musical. My mom got my daughter tickets to see Hairspray. We're all going in June, and I've never mentioned that to my mom before. I mean, how do you explain that? Listen, if we want to make our dream life come true, don't get me wrong, blood, sweat, and tears. But sometimes it just feels like pure magic. I hope you got a little inspiration to make a vision board today. I will see you in the next one. Happy 2024.